Well, hello YouTube, Steve Patton with General Patton Bushcraft back with you, friends. Back out in the backyard, and it's time to play with the steel wool. I just used some of this steel wool on a house plant problem. That's right, steel wool on some black gnats that were infestating my house plants. Check out the playlist on the black gnat house plant infestation and the steel wool. That's pretty interesting. But with today's video, I want to see if we can use this to start a fire. See if we can put a ferro rod spark into here. Also, a spark off the flint and fire steel. Stay tuned. Okay friends, we got a handful of pine needles, ponderosa pine needles. Let's keep these on standby in case we get the steel wool lit. We'll put it in this, use this as a pine needle bird's nest. We'll put the steel wool in here, give it some oxygen, see if we can't bring it to flame. Keep that right there. I'm going to use this metal tray underneath. Nice and safe. Can't be starting stuff on fire out here. Now, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, number 40, or quadruple odd buck super fine steel wool. That's what we're going to be using today. Let's take a little one of these pads and unroll it. See if we can't separate a piece off of here like so. And then let's see if we can't tear this in half. We'll have 2 bundles. Okay, here we got our steel wool. Nice little piece. Let's take this ferro rod and the back side of this wood saw. See if we can't get a spark to go on there. There we go. Look at that dazzle. Let's see if we can't get this in here. Looks like it went out on us. Alright, let's give it another shot of this ferro rod. Okay, friends, there you have it. Superfine steel wool, quadruple odd buck, 0000. Superfine. It might be worth carrying in your pack. You saw how easy it was to start a fire with it. Good fire extender, buys you some time, stays molten hot inside that fire roll. I rolled up that steel wool into a roll, give it some oxygen, it gets super hot, and lit those pine needles up real quick. Alright, might be something to think about. Steel wool, super fine, quadruple odd buck. Alright friends, there you have it. That's the steel wool experimentation for today with the super fine, quadruple odd buck steel wool. Burns hot, friends. Put a little bit of oxygen to it, and wow-wee, you'd be surprised. Give it a try. Alright, before you leave, please consider subscribing. Bang that bell icon in the drop down menu. Do select all, friends. Also, I want to remind you guys, I got a brand new Amazon storefront. If you feel like getting some bushcraft supplies, maybe you could use my storefront link off of my videos and help out the channel. Alright, I appreciate everything you do for the channel, all your views, all your likes, all your shares, most importantly, all your comments. Leave me a comment, and please don't depart from the faith, and if you haven't already, give your life to Christ, friends. Do it today, don't wait. And as always, God is good, God is great. I see y'all on the next video. Already got a date.